Okay, you guys, so you've seen me before a couple hours ago, but that didn't work out, so I decided to go ahead and do like a whole new video for you guys because that was my plan. It took me like a couple of hours to regroup and get everything I needed to come in so we can get this video going. So for today's video, I went into my PR and I took stuff out, and we're going to complete a full face trying new makeup. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys what I think about the product and whether or not I recommend that you pick it up. Okay, so if you want to see what products I'm going to use and what I think about these products, then keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Hey, all I know is if this doesn't come out okay, don't blame me, okay? Because I'm trying these out for the first time. I don't know how they're going to behave. Hopefully at the end of the day, they behave really, really nicely, okay? I also got a new tumbler and I will put the link down below. This thing keeps water and ice for like 2 days and it's still icy, okay? So anyway, first things first, my lips. I have the Breeze Balm on my lips right now. So it comes with 6 pieces and I already took out the yellow one because pineapple. So I took that one out. And the rest of them are still in here because I don't want to lose it. The brows I'm going to be trying today are from Arches and Halo. And I'm going to use the Sigma E75 brush. I'm going to swatch this charcoal for you. Okay, so this is what charcoal looks like. It's pretty deep, but it has a slight gray tint to it. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. They sent over the Micro Defining Brow Pencil, which is a mechanical pencil. You know, you wind it up, you use it. And then they sent over the Precision Brow Shaping Pencil, which is, you know, a pencil with a spoolie at the end. And then they sent over, so the Micro Defining Brow Pencil comes with a spoolie at the end. So I'm gonna use this one. Line the bottom of my brows. I definitely feel like it showed up. It's not invisible, so it's not like I'm trying to see it. It's actually there. You can see how easily it showed up in the front. A new product that I got in, it's a product that I've recommended before, so it's not like it's new, but I got a new shade. And this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the shade Rich Ebony. This is the deepest shade that they have when it comes to this concealer. It matches my skin tone almost to the T. So this is what I call a skin tone concealer. I'm going to go ahead and conceal my brows. So I'm just going to go over everything over my brow with the Fenty Brow Sculpting Wax. e.l.f. Cosmetics has new eyeshadow putty primers. You guys know that I like using an eyeshadow primer and I also like using an eyeshadow base when I prep my eyelids for my eyeshadow. But e.l.f. Cosmetics now has an eyeshadow putty primer. I have never tried this. I don't know if it's like an eyeshadow base or if it's an eyeshadow primer. Okay, so we're gonna try that today. They don't have names on them, but this is more like a beige shade. This is the black one, and there is a white base one. So because I don't know what it's like, I'm going to use the more beige one just so I can gauge what this is all about. Once again, I don't know what this is supposed to be. If it's an eyeshadow oh, it's an eyeshadow base. And I'm gonna blend it out with one of my usual eyeshadow base blending brushes. So for our eye look today, I'm going to be trying out the Violet Voss Sakura Blossom palette. I've never tried out a Violet Voss palette on my page yet, so this will be our first time. Okay, and we're going to try this one out. Okay, so I am going to go into the shade Season. I feel like it's going to be very, very deep on the base, but I'm going to go in with Season around the outer parts of my eye and also in my crease area. I'm just using a blending brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro No. 5 brush. It's a very good brush to blend out your eyeshadow base with. but it's also a very good brush to blend out your eyeshadow with. So the base looks like it's holding on to the eyeshadow very, very well. It's not giving me any trouble blending like right off the bat, because usually if I use the cream base, I have to wait for it to almost be dry before I can blend. But this one seems like I can blend as soon as I put it on, so that's not a bad thing. Okay, so I'm taking the shade Festival using the same brush, but I wiped it off on a towel that I have on my lap. As you can see, it still has remnants of our first shade on there. And I'm tapping ever so lightly into Festival. Okay. And I'm going to use that to blend the edges out. I'm not like really intensifying the color. I'm just like lightly sweeping over the ends of this look, just to give it like a slight pop of pink, but not too much, you know. Just a little something. Okay, I'm going back into Season. I'm going to blend Season into right here, the inner corners of this crease. Okay, I like the shade Season. It's a very beautiful transition shade. It's not too intense, and I feel like it's keeping me in check when it comes to not wanting to overdo it with the color. Applying a little bit of that ABH glitter adhesive. I'm just going to blend it into my eye, and then I'm gonna go into the shade Full Bloom. I'm gonna apply Full Bloom directly onto the glitter base that I just put down, or the glitter adhesive that I just put down. I like this glitter adhesive because it is very light and it works for looks like this, and it doesn't add like an extra thick layer onto your look. I'm just gonna blend it up a little bit. This is one of my lazy cut crease looks. Like, it looks like a cut crease, but you know, I didn't really have to cut any creases for this look. I like how seamlessly the shades blended into each other. I absolutely love that the shimmer shades are so buttery soft. Like right now, you can see like it was very easy for it to apply onto my eyelids, and I love how my brush just sunk into the shimmer shades. I get a lot of Violet Voss palettes, I'm not gonna lie, but I've never actually like sat down to try one. At least not that I remember. I'm gonna move on to my skin, and I am gonna clean up the specks on my face using the new LA Girl Removing Makeup Wipes. I've been using this since I got it, and you know, it's like almost done. They're very wet, and this is the side of one makeup remover, and it's very, very juicy. I'm gonna use that to take off any of the shimmer shades that fell on my face before I prime my skin for my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and prime using YSL Touché Éclat Blurring Primer. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, but this is what that looks like. Okay, and YSL has been sending us some stuff, so I decided to go ahead and, you know, we need to start using it. Okay, and this is what that looks like. It looks like it has specks of glitter in it. It's a clear primer. I don't have the container or anything with me, so I can't really tell you about it, but I will list the properties over here so you can see. I hope it doesn't have like that silicone. It doesn't have that silicone feel, but I feel like it's definitely gonna make me glow because of the specks. It has like glitter specks in there. It feels nice. It has a mild scent to it, and it's a nice scent. I want to say it smells like cucumber. That's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting like hints of cucumber to it. Ooh, and it's so smooth. Blurring primer, it's supposed to blur your skin. Okay, maybe I use too much. Okay, I definitely use too much because it's like, it flows so nicely. And it's very thin. Ooh. Maybe watermelon? It has a very nice scent to it. Do I even know what I'm smelling? And it's very light. It feels almost like an oil. That's what this feels like. It feels like an oil, but it's dry. Is it a dry oil? I don't think so. It feels nice. All I know is it feels nice. I'm wondering if it's gonna like swipe the makeup off my face. Hopefully not. It's a very weird feeling. It feels like an oil. It really does. It feels like an oil, but it's not oily. What is this? I can't stop. I can't stop doing this. It feels very, very nice. I'm gonna put it to the side, and you know, depending on how this performs, I'm gonna use it more because it feels so nice. Why does it feel so good? I feel like putting this on, it definitely did not make my skin oilier or more radiant, because you can see I feel like it mattified my face to a point. Like my skin looks, I like the way it looks on my skin. I like the way it felt on my skin. It doesn't feel as oily. I don't know how else to describe the feeling of what this feels like. Right now it doesn't feel like that anymore, but whenever I put it on, that feeling, that slip you get to it, it feels kind of like an oily type feel. But right now it doesn't feel that way anymore. So yeah, I feel like it absorbed in. My skin looks very nice, and I feel like I can see like the slight specks of the silver in it. It feels really, really good. It has 2,000 reviews on Sephora with 4.25 stars. I'm shook at the feel of it. I'm shook at how it blended in, and I'm just shook that it's fully absorbed right now, and my face does not look oily. Okay? I like this thing. I'm so surprised. I should have tried this sooner because I really, really like it. I'm going to keep it here and we're going to use it more. So if you didn't know, Juno & Co. and I have been friends like since the beginning of Juno & Co. Okay, like since they had like 5,000 followers if I'm not mistaken. But they just launched a SpongeBob X Juno & Co. sponges, and we got this set in a few weeks back. We have 2 sponges with the SpongeBob face on there. I know you can't see the SpongeBob face on there. Ugh. Okay, so there are 2 sponges. This is the dry sponge, and this is the wet sponge, okay? And this is the size difference between the 2. And you get 2 of the under eye sponges. Of course, this is the dry one, and this is the damp one. Even though it's been damp for a while, it still looks pretty big, right? And it comes with a sponge cleaning soap. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to use the SpongeBob sponge, and I'm going to use the butt of the sponge to blend in. It blends in very, very fast. You can use my discount code with Juno & Co. Ohemaa. Always been Ohemaa for like a while now. Ooh, this thing is so cold. My metal straw is like frozen. So I'm going to take the rounded back of the sponge. I like using the flat side for powders and using the rounded back for concealer. So I'm going to use the rounded back of it to blend out this concealer. This is what my brow looks like using the Arches and Halos micro defining brow pencil. I always like to see what the pencil would look like after I finish my skin routine, because sometimes it shows up different once my skin routine or once my base routine is done. But I like the shade on me. It's not too deep, and it shows up, I feel like it shows up ever so slightly, but it's not too deep. So if I wanted like a more subtle brow, this would be it. Of course, remember that we have that Fenty brow wax on the brow. Okay, guys, so NYX sent over their Epic Wear pencils, okay, and their Epic Wear line. So I'm going to use the Epic ink to line my eyes because I don't want to take out the one in the box. So I'm going to use the single one that they sent to line my eyes. It is a very fine tip pen, and the actual tip of it also writes like very finely, so that is a plus. The liner is very, very, very fine, so you have to be very careful. It gives you exactly and precisely the line that you want, and it is very juicy. I'm taking one of the NYX Epic Wear liner sticks, and this is the shade Gilded Taupe. It's a metallic shade, as you can see right here. I'm gonna cover that up, put that in my waterline. Milani Cosmetics sent over some setting sprays, Fresh Fetish, Make It Last. Oh, I have 3 scents right now. I don't remember if there's more or not, but I have these three right now, and we've got kiwi watermelon, mango coconut, and dragon fruit peach. I'm only using the dragon fruit peach because it is pink. If you didn't know, Bonsu Beauty, which is my lash brand, now has 4 new styles of lashes. I have here Give Them, I have Asem, and next we have Bella, and then we have Chalet. So for today's look, I really want to use Asem because I feel like Asem is not super dramatic, but I feel like it would go very nicely with this look. So Aether Beauty has a new highlighter out. It looks like Trophy Wife if you were ever into Trophy Wife. You have to be extra careful with this. Unless you want to be a golden goddess. Like, look at this. YSL sent us another package. This is like our 5th YSL package, but this time we have lippies, okay, with a velvet envelope over here, and these are all red derived, red based, red derived, red whatever. I want to go ahead and use this shade, and this shade is Antisocial with this look. But I'm definitely going to be doing a video swatching all of these guys because I have been not swatching these for you. And, you know, I need to start swatching the YSL lippies. This is the Tartug Couture Velvet Cream. The shape for the applicator is so cool. It's like slanted. And it has a smell to it. It smells like a berry. It smells very good, actually. It says Velvet Matte, so I'm going to leave this on my lips for a little bit so I can see if it changes or anything. If it doesn't, then, you know, this is what we get out of it. I feel like eating the lipstick, if that makes any sense. It smells so much like a fruit. Next, we have the Nymph All Over Highlighter Powder. This is by Huda Beauty, and it's a big ass highlighter. It's the one that kind of looks like a rose, and it comes with a big ass brush. So I'm gonna put some all over, okay? All over you, like in a bad way. It shows up, but it's very evenly distributed, like in all the right places, as you can see. The brush is heavy. My hand hurts right now, okay? Oh, this brush is huge. Oh, and to top it off, we have the K. Ali Deja Vu White Flower number 57. I'm gonna spray some into my mouth. So this is my finished look using all the new products, or some of the new products. So this is my finished look using new products that I get in from PR. This is my first time trying almost all of these products except the Fenty Beauty Brow Wax. Let me know down below in the comments if you tried any of these products and if you like it. And also let me know how you like to use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!